Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One time for the one time. Yes, ma'am. Hit boy on the track. And yeah, man, we back. Again, the tampering is just ridiculous. I just got back on the game and I had to redo my difficulty. And I'm already seeing what's going on. I don't want to buy no VC. I just hit that to see if it'll let me. And it wouldn't because I'm online, but I'm offline. I don't know what's up, right? Like they messing with my internet service connection. Look at this. It says I have to connect to the internet. This was me just backing out of my career, trying to connect back to the internet. I'm talking about some of your profile. I'm like, what's up, man? Is this that terms of service cheese y'all was trying to reserve the right to kick me off the? I don't know, right? They give me my stuff back. But anyway, you know, the last video I was a little frustrated, man. I know I shouldn't let it get that deep, right? Because you know. It's a video game, right? But your boy didn't even do his outro. And then in this game against the Wizards, you notice Ayo Dosunmu was on the court. He is not a part of my lineup, right? Offense heavy type guard. I'm turning the ball over. I mean, we up by 10, right? We still giving them all this work, right? And I get that ball back. Give me that. It's mine, sir. And, you know, I try to find Zach. I'm about to call him Lonzo. They both light skinned. He airballs, but he let me down. It's all good. But I find Zach, though, nonetheless, right? I'm going to pass the ball. I'm not averse to passing the ball, okay? I just know that, you know, on Hall of Fame, I got to score most of the points because I'm one of the more dominant scorers in the game, right? Inside out scorer. And then they try to big man me. I got a 6'8" wingspan, I ain't having it, right? Right here, I don't get the move, right? They got this guy, is that Bilal Koulibaly, right? My dad's Muslim name, right? You know what I'm saying? Over there hanging out in the paint. They can't stop me though. I just gotta show some patience, right? And then yeah, that's Koulibaly. I get back on my man, do my thing. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying in the last video about 2K is I'm gonna show you games 13 through 18. Yeah, man, I'm just a little upset with 2K. Right? Not to the point where I'm gonna stop playing, right? I'm not one of the guys that's gonna hit you with the this game is trash, you know, review. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Certain things I don't like, I know that that's just life, right? You can't have everything you want. As you see, I can get clamped on this move now. It's not just unstoppable. It's all about me. And then yeah, Javon Carter, as he puts that shot up. Bilal Koulibaly, 6'8", 2 guard. Yeah, man, he gets lock take. He hits that crap. I don't know what to say. Still up by 8. But yeah, man, again, I have my issues with the game, but I never, ever, ever would say something as silly as this game is trash. And right here, I had to just pause it though, right? Because the foolishness of knowing that they trying to do me how they doing me with my difficulty, we're still up by 8. But it's plenty of time for a comeback for these Washington Wizards to do something. And I got to get my move right now. Right here, I get to the lane. But look at this. Is that Fultz putting clamps on me? I get the board because I'm like that. And then, yeah, he tries to foul. He does foul. He tries to steal the ball there. I get the lane to the rim and I get fouled again. So I got to hit free throws. And I green the first, right? I'm confident at the free throw line. I mean, sometimes the game will bamboozle me and tell me I didn't green it. I'm almost certain I did, and then I get another dunk, right? Pretty much shutting the door on any comeback attempt. Just under a minute left to go. He puts that up, he misses. I don't box him out. So that's what happens, right? When you don't do a full good job on defense, you don't box out, it's all good. But when you can't get in front of me, that's what happens. I don't put 50 up because as you saw, Dosunmu's on the court. You should know that I always zero out his minutes as I've been doing lately, maxing out guys' minutes. Had to check difficulty because clearly some tampering occurred with the lineup, right? Levine is not usually in the game, right? Is that Damon Wade? Right, yeah, look at that. Look, I usually zero guys' minutes out, right? I'm probably not going to show you me doing that entirely, completely. But yeah, man, for the most part, I will put Caruso in. Yeah, I show you the new lineup, Caruso, Lonzo. I'm looking at Bowman compared to Dion Wellington. Wellington's my 7-foot 3-point shooting big. I like him more, but Bowman is making a case, right, for being the starter. As you'll see me do this coach's drill, I'm only showing it because right here, I'm basically demanding the ball so I can get a playmaking badge. I tried to throw an alley-oop. I don't know. And then he misses. Ridiculous, wide open, whatever. But yeah, man. And then I'm also doing this coach drill here This 3-on-3 continuous. Hint, hint, right? For those of you who are trying to master that VR quest and you gotta go up on like 3-on-3s, right? Defensively it's hard, but offensively, all you gotta do is basically run pick and roll, right? That's not a good example of pick and roll, right? And also I'm trying to get playmaking badges. So, you know, all you gotta do in these 3v3s, right? Like I said, VR, my court quest, or like in this drill, right? Hint, hint, just call pick and roll, right? Be patient. He gets to step on his man pretty much every time, and especially if it's not a good defender, right? Then you Gucci, Stanley Tucci, and then he does it on a good defender right there, and Precious Achiuwa, defensive anchor. So yeah, you see where my playmaking badges are, right? I'm pretty much almost there, maxing them out, right? But my skills, my attributes are still lacking a little bit. So I can't even really, I got a new playmaking badge, I can't even put it on because I'm not gonna spend the VC because it costs a little extra to get what I need. So I'm shopping, but I'm gonna walk right out the door, you know, without buying those. I'm gonna just leave that playmaking badge upgrade available empty, right? But it's neither here nor there. On to the Miami Heat game, fourth quarter. That score right there, that's more like it, right? 15-point lead for the Bulls, right? And I'm gonna keep doing my thug, right? I'm gonna score 50 on Jaime Jaquez's forehead, right? His head, Jaime Jaquez's head. Okay. And yeah, man, I'm gonna get the ball on this cut right here because I need Lonzo, right? I don't have anything personal against DeSumo, against Kobe White, against Zach LaVine even. The only thing I don't like about him is defensively. As you see me just walking off the court. I ain't trying to shake hands with nobody. I'm a little irritable, right? I just don't like that they're these offense-heavy guys, right? I know their defense is really not that bad, but when we have two-way standouts on the team, they gotta get playing time and let me be the offense, right? Right here, I'm showing you the intro to the game because this next game I'm about to show you, I did not save the actual capture of the game footage, right? So I just closed app when it gave me, I did save the game and quit, but I closed app before I could save the capture. So I can only give you basically this last minute of the game against the Boston Celtics, which I kind of like doing, giving you just that last minute, right? We're up by 10. This is a grudge match. Boston, they would hit a late game, too late garbage time and one. Coach would say, all right, that's enough, have a seat, right? And we would come away with the dub here in Chi-Town. Y'all know nothing about Chi-Town. Everybody calls it Chirac. It's Chi-Town when I grew up. Whatever, right? 53 points for your boy. And again, man, I'm just continuing to dominate on the Hall of Fame computer, right? And I like I said, there's really no issue for me that the game is going to try its best to put handcuffs on me, right? You feel me? It's really not a big problem for me, right? And now pretty much from here on out, every game I'm checking the difficulty, I'm checking the lineup. But it really is no issue for me, right? I'm cool with that. As you see me finally show Javon Carter some love. I think I mentioned him in one of my videos previous. Don't really give him no PT, right? It's time he get his due. And Mitchell Bowman, who in this game I realized, I didn't realize when I first saw and pointed it out, but in this game I realized his overall rating is much better. And then check this out. The homie Patrick Williams playing for the Pacers now. He done went down the road and left Illinois, got his championship ring and decided to leave, right? TJ McConnell, right? Putting some defense on me, and yeah, man, it's all right, because I'm going to get him, though. I'm going to get him, though. I like that little switch. I'm trying to tell you, like, just when I play two guard, I feel like I get a much tougher matchup. It doesn't usually stop me, but it's just fun, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, resistance is fun, right? It lets you know you're playing against the best the game has to offer, and you're doing something. You're not just like, this move is cheesy, trust. This is easy, trust. This is, if you get it right, it looks easy. But that's the thing. Maybe it's just that I make it look easy. So I drop another 50 burger, right? It's that I make it look easy. You don't get the precision on the angle and the twist and the turn, right? And you could very well go on an 8-point run and be on the wrong side of an 8-point run. As you see, your boy is leading the league in points per game over Luka this year, right? Luka, he was #1 up until like the very last minute, I want to say. Right off bat, I'm averaging 50 points a game. Like, that's really my goal, is to average 50 a game like I'm Wilt Chamberlain or somebody, right? And then here's my lineup right here. Now, Precious Achiuwa is going to become my power forward. I had a minute deciding that he was going to be my guy. I do like Torrey Craig because he can play both the wing, or being both the perimeter and the interior, but he's 6'5". But it's like, this is modern NBA. Who cares? On this game, 6'5", 6'4" power forwards are some of the best defenders. Like, none of that down low, none of that in the paint, none of that on that perimeter. They do what it does, right? I wouldn't let him play against Jason Tatum though, right? You saw what we did in that Eastern Conference Final Series. I will brag about that, like, till the cows come home. As you see, we're just destroying the Portland Trailblazers, right? I will brag about that until the cows come home. How Caruso just basically made it happen for us, playing great defense. And Scoot Henderson, he played good defense on me, and then he plays good defense there, and he scores on like the Dirk Nowitzki kick up, and then I lose the ball. And I'm not gonna get frustrated. I'm just get back on D, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I know these guys ain't really like that, right? They're down by like a dub, and it's just not an issue. And then of course I give Scoop just a little too much room. He misses, and Williams takes the shot. Caruso with the foul. Nonetheless, it's no big issue, right? I would get benched, come back in the game. We're up by only 13. I would find Caruso wide open. You didn't expect that. And I'm pretty sure that's going to help me in my case for getting more playmaker, or getting that pretty much last playmaker badge. Scoot Henderson's playing good defense here. He's not falling for the okie doke here. Again, he gets it, but he's not falling for it, right? He gets it, but he's not falling for it. And I don't drop 50, and I was a little heartbroken. And I'm also noticing that they're not giving me the points I deserve every game. This is the point total that I get in a game where I score 40 and only have an A teammate grade. You see, I make player of the month, right? I like getting these, stringing these along, winning player of the month every month. That's just another case for indications of who's going to be the MVP. But yeah, man, I'm noticing the VC is looking a little light, right? You feel me? They're paying me better half my money, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, guys, 1,700 is what I get for an A teammate grade and 40 points. I'm usually getting the A plus and 50 points. I should be seeing at least 1,800. It's like the game is just not trying to go over that 2,000 VC threshold per game. As you see me guard him, not at all. Not at all. No defense to speak of. It doesn't matter to me, right? Because he was going to miss anyway. I'm not, right? And we're up by 15 yet again, right? We're going to keep doing this, right? I forget to put Lonzo in at the 1 so he can guard his brother, right? Be a great matchup. Not really a big issue for me, right? You know, I kind of like guarding LaMelo, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he think he icy, right? And we gotta let him know, right? You ain't won no rings, brother. Brother done won some rings, but you ain't won no rings. And then they give him that, right? That's how you know it's on Hall of Fame. Because if it was on Pro, he'd have missed that. And then of course I get benched with 36 seconds left in the game, which is no issue, right? You feel me? We're gonna come away with the dub anyway, right? What was that, 11-point win? Yeah. And right here, VC, again, right? 1,700. It's like, dude, y'all know that's 1,800. Y'all know that's like 2,000, but honestly, it's not, because I should be, see, when I was playing with like a small forward, my 3-level score with Lock Take, right? He would get like 2,000, low 2,000, because he was getting like a triple-double a game. He was getting all the boards, and he would sometimes get some passes, right? I know what you're thinking. Why am I putting this on Zach LaVine? Again, because what I mentioned, offense-heavy players and like basically no defense don't really get much work from me, right? Except for like my centers, right? Now you saw Wellington, his interior D was not that good. Bowman's was like a 70. Precious Achiuwa, his is like an 80. And then the perimeter D for quite a few guys is actually kind of eye-opening and surprising, right? Our certified perimeter defenders, Javon Carter, Lonzo Ball, Caruso, Dalen Terry, who I should be trying to put in the lineup over guys like Damon Wade, right? Drill and all them are not that good, right? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Those are my perimeter. Ooh, let's take a second here. But yeah, man, Yeah, RIP for Jerry West, the logo. Gotta take a second for the logo, right? I was talking, but I stopped myself. But yeah, man, those guys, perimeter defenders, right? As you see, I did make a last minute change, put Caruso in at the 1 because Lonzo was tired, his battery was low. It's all fine and good, right? Look at Caruso, just get after him, right? He used to play point guard much like Levine, but his transition into more of a 3 and D2, and that's what you need, right? I need defense, right? I don't need these guys who want the ball in their hands just so they can score, right? Anytime I play with like Io and Kobe White, they always go off script. And I'm not mad at them. As you see, the Hornets in this game, they ain't taking no L this time around, right? They're not having it, right? I don't care, right? I'm going to find a way to finish this last minute of the game, last or one of the last possessions for the Hornets, and he makes it. Whatever, right? Bulls ball, find me in the paint, I'm a dump on him, right? 50-48, last possession for the Hornets. Can they get a shot? Open man, and look at Caruso do double duty. Like, I can't get that from Lonzo. I can't get that from Io. Maybe I could, right? I know with like Patrick Williams, who I just showed you on the Pacers now, right? As LaMelo, I'm sorry, as one of the ball boys fouls me, right? I know that with Patrick Williams, he didn't have two-way in his name. I looked him up on the Pacers. He's now a two-way sharpshooter. Probably has something to do with us putting him at center. And when you play off-ball defense, right, as you see, I was able to recover on Hall of Fame. Usually let him hit that, but it's neither here nor there, right? Nonetheless, I put him in at center, Patrick Williams, because he had to play center for us a lot last year. And I would play really good off-ball defense where I would deny my matchup a look, and he developed a D. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to get up out of here. Get at me, Funk Switch Boy.